Hi, my name is Lori Alexander from The Transformed Wife, and I'm going to show you how quickly I can make a salad. So, because I've been making salads for 35 years. So what you need is a good knife first. I've got this good knife. I've had it for a long time. I bought some really nice fresh romaine lettuce from my health food store near me, and they get it from gardens close by, so it's always fresh. I always have a little basket here. I'm going to try to talk while I'm doing this so I can show you how quickly you can make a salad, a big, gigantic salad for your family. So I think a lot of women don't make salads because they just think they take so much time. But I've been making them for 37 years actually. In December, I will have been married 37 years. Actually, December in a couple days. So in a month, I'll have been married 37 years, and I've been making salads for that many years. And I have to almost be on my deathbed to not make my family salads, because I knew how important it was to get raw vegetables into them daily. Even the Cancer Society says that you should get 12 servings, I think it is. It's a lot, I know, of raw fruits and vegetables a day. They say, I've even heard that smokers who eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, their lungs are not that bad because of the power of fruits and vegetables. Then I have a radicchio here, so I cut that in half, and I just get the core out. And all my children were raised on salads. In fact, they wouldn't have survived if they didn't eat salad in my home. My oldest son, when he first was dating his now wife, she asked, about me, about his mother. And he replied, well, she has a passion for Jesus and for health food. And I was really happy that Jesus came first, that he knew that and I'm glad that he could tell that I had a passion for Jesus. I always have. I've always loved Jesus. My mom always made Jesus seem just so wonderful. Like there's no other way to live. Even though I suffered and was in pain for so many years, my kids always knew I loved Jesus. All my suffering and pain was going to take away my love for Jesus. It just made it even stronger, actually, because what's life without, when you've lost your health, you don't have Jesus. Okay, so now I'm cutting up a couple celeries. And you have to have this spin thing for lettuce. I have one by Ox. I think I got it at Costco many years ago. I've gone through many because I make so many salads. I make it about it depends on how many people are living with me. When I had a lot of kids, I was making a lot more often. Okay, then you just put it in here, fill it up full of water. Then you're going to spin it. And I'm showing you every step so you'll know that you can make salads on a consistent basis for your children, and it doesn't take that long. I remember timing myself. I just did not like emptying the dishwasher. You need to pull it up, rinse it, get all the water out that you can, and then you're going to get a little bit of upper body work. Just push, push, push. You have to have one of these in order to make salads quickly. And you want to get all the water off because it keeps the lettuce from wilting. And I store it in Ziploc bags, and it lasts quite a long time. So let me see, I forgot what I was going to tell you. Hopefully it'll come back to me. So if I interrupt myself, then I forget what I was going to say. My mom is almost 87. My dad's 86. My dad, I always do this twice. I always spin twice. My dad never thought that he would live past, I don't know, 60. His dad died kind of young. He was a smoker. Then you down here. My dad was raised over a back bowling alley. Could you imagine hearing hearing people bowl all night long and the pins being knocked over? He can sleep anywhere. He's a great sleeper. So then I get a bunch of red leaf lettuce too. I always get romaine and red leaf. And I think it's a lot better than the packaged salads, that lettuce that you get, because you don't know how old that lettuce is in those bags. And I've always cut up fresh salad. So anyway, my dad was raised on rebelling. Now he was an only child, and his mom wasn't into health at all. Whereas my mom's mom was totally into health. And he ate no fruits or vegetables or anything. And when my mom met him, he was in really bad health. And so now he's 86 and he's still doing great. It's sharp as a whip, drives all over the place, taking great care of my mom. My mom and dad are madly in love with each other. It's so cute. And then I just put a little bit more celery in, maybe. Sometimes I don't add any more celery because I add it just to one bunch. But he said the reason he's alive at 86 years old still is because my mom's middle name was Salad. He learned to like salad and eat salads a lot. My youngest daughter did not like salads, so she would sit at the table for hours every night until she ate her salad. I know some people would think that was being mean of me, but I did not want my children to be picky, and so she'd just sit there and play around, and she'd finally eat it. Every night it went like that. Now, grown up, she loves salads. In fact, all my children love salads. You know, you train them in the way they should go, and if you train them to like junk food, when they grow up, they're gonna like junk food. If you train them to like healthy food, they're gonna go to like healthy food. And my boys, they played sports their whole life, and they were on varsity basketball and baseball together for a couple years, which was so much fun. It was our favorite entertainment. And so I'm just filling up this again. And they would go to soup plantation after practices or games sometimes as a team. And my boys would their plates would just be mounded full of salad. The other boys had all just white stuff, white bread, white cheese, you know, no other boys had salads like my boys. They all still love salads. In fact, my daughter-in-law, one of them, I think both of them, well, especially when she said her mom didn't really make salads when they were growing up. Well, she's learned to really make salads and really like them. So they just get a little bit more up about it. Now see, this salad I'm making right now is just for Ken and I, because we're the only ones home. But it'll last us probably 5 days, because we both have a big salad every day. And I'll show you I'll put mine together for lunch for you to show you how I make my salad. Always spin it twice. My mom was raised, she's one of 7 siblings. She was raised in a church that believed drugs, doctors, and demons kind of went together. So my grandma they lived on a ton of organic fruits and vegetables. And I think my grandma always had a garden. My mom always had a garden too. So here's a salad. Okay, that's done. Now you just have to get your carrots. And you know, you can put whatever you want in your salad. But these are the ingredients that I've learned to really like. I'm going to put my junk bowl in there, and I'm going to grate my salad, my carrots. Got a good grater right here. So just grate them really quick. You can put as many carrots as you like. Ken loves carrots in his salad. I'm going to use a grater to do these carrots. It's called a Salad Master. And my mom gave all of us them for our wedding. My wedding, all of our weddings were a long time ago. We've all been married a long time, my sisters and I. But I use this all the time for my salads, and they still make them. They're an amazing product. Solid stainless steel. If anything breaks, it's got a lifetime warranty. In fact, one of the small pans I had, the lid came off. And I just had to pay for shipping, but they sent me a brand new pan back. I couldn't believe it. It's beautiful. And so you can cut, if you don't have anything to grate like I have, you can just chop it up with a knife. But I like it grated because it seems like it's not as light and they don't stick all. So anyway, I'll be back to my grater. And so you just put it in like this. And I should probably show you from the side actually so you can really see where it is. It's just I'll pick it up and just show you. See, it's got a grate in there. And you just stick the carrot down there. And and when I make my fermented veggies, I use this, and it makes it so much easier, so much quicker. I'm trying to get my face in this one, but if I put it up, I couldn't. If you see my face, you won't be able to see the grater. And I just use my little iPhone to tape all these. I'm not a professional, as you've noticed. And I've noticed that, okay, I want to stop here for 1 second, because this is how long it's take to make a salad right there. I don't know how long that was, but it doesn't take long to make a huge salad like this. See? And then I just store it in these. I know plastic's not great, but I think with vegetables, I don't think it's any problems. I've heard that plastic is really bad microwaving. I mean, the less plastic you can use, the better. If any of you have any better solutions about how to store salad and keep it really fresh. I know there's these green bags, but they're just plastic too. So I've just been using these for years. And then, so it'll make 2 big bagfuls. I've been giving some to my daughter-in-law too sometimes. But anyway, sometimes I'll look back at my tapes that I've made, and I'll see that my brain works faster than my mouth, or is it vice versa? I don't know. I'm always thinking that something to say and I don't finish my sentences, and oh well, nothing's scripted. It's just me. Okay, and I'll be back in a minute and just show you how I put together my salad for my lunch, so you can get an idea. Okay, it's time to put my salad together. I have one of these almost every day for lunch. A big handful. And I always put some meat on it. Like today I'll probably cook some salmon or, oh no, I forgot I have this right here. My salmon salad with my sardine in it. And I just put a big glop of that on it. I love this stuff. I don't like it. When I made the recipe, I think I put cumin in it, and I don't really like it with cumin. I like it a lot better with just curry powder. I don't want to. Okay, these are my fermented vegetables, and I made them with my sister. I'm going to be making them again here shortly because I'm almost out. And it's good to have a couple tablespoons a day. If you have bad digestion, it's just good for your gut. It'll just adds a ton of good nutrients and probiotics to your gut, helps you digest, vitamin C. Just research it. And then I put a little bit of my salad dressing on top of it. So, and then I put beets a lot of times, avocado. I will usually put a half avocado on it, tomatoes, onions, whatever you like you can put in your salad. So anyway, I timed it. I went back and watched the whole thing, and it took me 10 minutes to make that salad. And so it doesn't have to take long at all, women, just 10 minutes, you know, a couple times a week. If you have a large family, every other day even, it's not that much time to have good nutrition, good raw vegetables put into your children's body and start them young. My salad dressing makes salad really good, or find something that they really like to help and put on their salads will help them to even enjoy it more, make it so it's a good salad. And then also, the one thing I look back, I was telling you about my dishwasher, and I couldn't remember what I was talking about. I said that is because one time I don't like emptying the dishwasher. I didn't, so I decided to just time it to see how long it took me to empty my dishwasher. 5 minutes. And if you don't like a chore, just time it, and you'll see how quickly you can really do it, and how little amount of your life is spent doing that thing that you don't like that much. And then maybe you'll even learn to like that. So anyway, that's how I make my salad. If you have any questions, just ask down below the video. Bye-bye.